Hey guys, Joshua here, and today I am here with another Minecraft video. Now today is that 1.8 update overview video I've been talking about for a while, or at least maybe not to you guys directly, but I'm sure I've mentioned it before. And this has been a long time in the making, long time in planning. So I'm excited that I'm finally getting to record this and get this out to you guys because I had to build a whole custom map and everything, and it took me forever. And I still didn't get everything in the update, but this is just a general update overview of things, like important features that I could find. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the video. We're not gonna waste any more time. So this is the 1.8 update, of Minecraft. And this is known as the Bountiful update because it was just such a huge update and just so many cool, awesome stuff. And so yeah, we're gonna get out here and we're gonna get started. So the first things I wanted to show you in this update were the new stone/dirt types. Now we have a new dirt type called coarse dirt. This this is basically just regular dirt, only it allows no grass to grow on it, and it's a little bit different textured. So it looks really nice. I like it a lot, but like I said, grass cannot grow on this dirt. So that's the main purpose of it. Now the next few blocks we're going to show you are the new stone types. We have the granite, and we have the raw version and the polished version. Granite, polished, granite, and then, diorite, polished diorite, andesite, and polished andesite. Now, I really like these new stone blocks. I think they look absolutely amazing, and yeah, I love how they look. They look awesome. So, my favorite would probably be the andesite, the polished one, and then the polished granite, and pretty much all the polished ones. I don't really know about the raw ones. I don't really like that, but I like the polished ones. I think they look really nice. So, yeah, that's the new stone and dirt types. Now we're going to move on to new C blocks. So before we get into this, I have to mention that there was a new temple added into the game. So like we have the, I'm actually going to turn off rain here. Like we have the jungle temple and the desert temple, now we have a sea temple. And it comes with a new boss and everything, and I'll show you the boss in a little while. So, but first we're going to show you the new sea blocks. These can all be found in the sea temple except for this regular sponge here. So, this is the first block. It's a prismarine block. I really absolutely love every single block in this whole, sea thing. I love them. I love how they look. These are probably my favorite blocks in the update. But this prismarine block, I love how it looks. It's got a great texture to it. It's the main component used in the new sea temple, and it just looks amazing. I love it so much. It looks just awesome, and I would love to use this in a future build sometime. So the next block we're going to show you is the sponge. Now some of you may know that the sponge is not a new block at all. It's been around for who knows how long. It feels like forever. It's been around since Minecraft Classic version, at least. And anyway, it used to have a purpose, and now in the purpose for a while up to 1.7 was just gone. It didn't have a purpose anymore. It was useless, and you couldn't get it in survival mode, and it was just a decoration block for creative mode users. But now it's got its purpose back and a new texture. This is the new texture for the sponge, and it has the purpose back, and I will show you the purpose in a minute here. But yeah, so we're gonna move on now. The next block I want to show you is the prismarine bricks. Alright, so this is just the brick form of the regular prismarine block, and it looks totally awesome. Like I said, I love all the new C blocks. They look amazing, and I love to use them to build. As you can see, so many lights. But anyway, yeah, it looks totally awesome. I love the little texture designs they have on all these blocks. So that's the prismarine bricks here, and then here's the dark prismarine. This I really like because it's got this sort of tile effect texture here. I don't know, I just really like this block as well. I think they all look amazing. But this is called dark prismarine, so yeah, that's that one. And then, alright, here's the next one. This is the wet sponge. This has to do with the normal sponge, as you can tell. This is basically just a sponge once it's got water in it, and I will show you how that works in a minute. But that's the texture for it and everything. So that is a new block. The next block here is the sea lantern. Alright, so this is just like an underwater torch, pretty much. This is an underwater light, and people have been asking for these for literally years. Since Minecraft has been growing, people have been asking for underwater lights for years. torches, they don't work underwater. Glowstone doesn't give off much light underwater, but these do. These give off light, and they can be found at that temple as well. And they can also be crafted, but I'm not sure of the recipe, so I and unfortunately do not know it. So I can't show it to you today. But right now what we're going to do is we're going to test out these sponges, and I will show you how they work and how you can receive the wet sponge and the dry sponge, because the dry sponge can only be gotten from 2 ways in the game. So right now we're going to go to our wet sponge testing site over here out in our beautiful lake, and we're gonna just say you somehow managed to get your hands on a regular sponge, right? What you can do is, what sponges are used for, say you have a pool and you want to clear up the water, boom, it'll soak up the water and it'll turn into a wet sponge. Alright, so that's basically how the sponge works now. It can soak up an I believe 8x8 area of water. But the reason this is refilling is because it's a lake. Obviously, if this was not a lake, say I had, water's not fixing itself here. Hang on, can I help? I don't want to ruin the lake. There you go. Okay, I fixed it. No, but I don't want to, like, so yeah. Here we go. This is perfect. Let me just grab some grass so none of this doesn't spread through. But if I were to say break this, you know. Just get this out of the way so I can, man, I'm having a hard time breaking blocks today. Alright, so, what I can do is I can soak all that water up, because I believe it's an 8x8 area. Yeah, it should be. But anyway, that's basically what it does. It just soaks up water and gives you a wet sponge instead. And, so, yeah. Boom, like that. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot, the purpose it has. So, and those are new mobs we will show you later. But yes, we're gonna go back to our area here with the wet sponge, and I will show you how to receive these these dry sponges later in the video, because there's only 2 ways you can get them. So we've done the sea lantern, so that means we can move on to our next thing, which is how you could why? Okay, which is how you can craft some of the stone bricks. This is a new feature. Well, it's not just regular stone bricks is what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about, like, you can actually craft the, some of them. So what you need to do is you can take, to craft the mossy stone bricks, they now have a crafting recipe. You can take regular stone bricks and vines, any form you want in the crafting table, as long as they're in there together, and you can get yourself some mossy stone bricks. Just like that. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this cobblestone, vines, and all you need to do to create this moss stone is cobblestone and vines in the crafting table. Again, just like the other one, any shape you want, as long as they're in there together, and you'll get yourself some moss stone. So that's pretty cool that you can now craft those. You can also craft these chiseled stone bricks. What you're going to need is 2 stone brick slabs, I mean, and you're going to put them in a crafting table just like this, and you're going to get yourself some chiseled stone bricks. But yeah, so I find it interesting, very cool that you're now able to craft those, because they were pretty rare. You had to get them out of strongholds before. So the next new block we're going to show you is the slime block. This actually does have a purpose in the game, and I will show it to you later in the video, probably towards the end of the whole overview, because it's got a pretty cool purpose, and I really like it. But you walk very slowly on it, I can tell you that. And it's a one punch hit, like break, and you know what I'm trying to say. It breaks in 1 punch is what I'm trying to get at here. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for that I can give away right now. Because if I say anything more, it'll give away the true purpose. And I don't want to do that just yet. So, next we're going to move on to animals, I guess. And, the first 2 animals we are going to show you are not new, yet they have their purpose changed. And, what? Oh, gosh, we're having a glitch here. So I'm supposed to have item frames here, but in 1.8 single player, there's this bug going around where, like, item frames and any pretty much entities just disappear. right? Yeah. Entities just disappear. So, we're gonna be right back and see if we can fix that. Oh, by the way, all you need to do to fix it is just relog on. I think it's just a single player glitch, though. Just relog. Alright, we are back, and as you can see, our item frames are all back now. Everything is fine and dandy and good. So we're gonna move on from whatever that weird glitch was, and we're gonna go on to our first animal, our first mob that we're gonna show off is a slime. It's not a new mob, but oh, we got a baby. I can't kill the baby. Yes, I can. Haha, I died. No, but our first mob is the slime, and basically they're not new, but I wanted to show you them for a purpose. When you kill the slimes, they drop these things called slime balls. They're also not new. They've dropped them for forever. But I wanted to show you how to craft the slime blocks. So once you kill a slime and you drop this, and you get some slime balls, you can stick them in a crafting table in a 3x3 area, filling up the crafting table completely, and you will get yourself some slime blocks. And that is how they are crafted. Alright, so next we're going to move on to the sheep. Now, by the way, all of these that have item frames beside them, that will be their drops for each animal. So, the sheep, as you can see, it's not a new mob in Minecraft. This is known, for a while, that it's not a new mob or anything. It's been around for forever, it feels like. So we're gonna go in here with it, and we're just gonna slaughter it. I'm sorry, sheep. But I wanted to show you the new, I wanted to show you, the reason I have it is because I wanted to show you this new meat added into Minecraft, which is called mutton. Now, this is, very exciting for most Minecraft users, because in all the years Minecraft has been around, I believe people have been asking for mutton like 100,000 times a day. I don't even know if that's true or not. I'm just saying, you know. But just trying to be crazy. But like, I have definitely wanted mutton in the game for like ever since I started playing. I've always wondered why it didn't have mutton in it, but now it does in the 1.8 update. So all of us who waited patiently all those years, we finally have mutton. Sheep finally drop food after all these sad years. No food from sheep, but yes, raw mutton, that is what they drop, and you can cook it and get the cooked version, which I will show you later in the video. But yes, that's the texture for it. When it was first released, it had a different texture, but now it's been changed to that. So yes, I like it a lot. I love that feature where they drop mutton now. So this is the purpose of the slime blocks. We're not going to show you just yet. We'll come back to that. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to show you was the next part I wanted to show you were the new mobs in the game. So the first mob I'm going to show you here is the Guardian. Now this is the mob that spawns at that sea temple I was talking about earlier. Now beware, it looks kind of awesome crazy-ish. It's like a Cyclops almost, but here we go. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, that's what it looks like, and I think it just looks so hilarious and just awesome and funny. Though it's like a Cyclops fish with, it's got like the horns and everything. I don't know, I just think it looks so cool. And here's the drops. We got prismarine crystals and prismarine shards. So yeah. Oh, they also drop raw fish. They have a chance to drop any of these raw fish. Salmon, clownfish, pufferfish, and regular. So, yeah, they take forever to drown. It feels like they can't drown, but they do. Over time, they will drown eventually. But they just look so cool and crazy. So the next mob I wanted to show you is actually going to be still in the same pen, but I have to change the command up a little bit. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set this, and we're going to show you the new boss added. That sea temple that I was telling you about earlier actually has a boss. So as of right now, because of this update, there are now 3 bosses in Minecraft. The Ender Dragon, the Wither, and now the Elder Guardian. So you can find that Elder Guardian in the Sea Temple, like I said. So, yes, we're gonna go ahead and we've set the command up correctly. It should work. Now we're gonna spawn him in, and this is what he looks like. This is the 3rd boss in Minecraft. Yes, you can find him in the Sea Temple, in the very heart of the temple. He's very extremely powerful and hard to get to, because like I didn't mention this earlier, but the Guardians, they are deadly, extremely deadly. The Sea Temples are insanely hard to invade, so I would just be careful. If you have the power, I would definitely turn on keep inventory if you don't want to lose stuff. And I would set your spawn point near it if you can, because if you don't have keep inventory, at least sleep and set your spawn point near it so you can try to get your stuff, because it is extremely powerful. This, as well as the guardians, they can kill you and very easily. They also have new powers. They also have like powers where they can shoot you with like lasers. That's how they fight. They have lasers that come out like their eyes, and it's so crazy. But this is the new boss in the game. There we go. And also I forgot to mention. So this is what I wanted to show you now that we're on the subject of the Guardian, is there are 2 ways to get the dry sponge. You can either find the dry sponge, you can either find the wet sponge in the temple. Alright, so I'll show you, yeah, this is how you get dry sponge. You can either find wet sponge in the temple, just sitting around there, or if there's none in there, then you have to go kill the Elder Guardian, and he will always, 100% chance, drop a wet sponge. Alright, and so what you can do with this wet sponge is you can take a furnace, and we're going to get a bit of coal here. And we're going to put this wet sponge in the furnace. And as you can see, if you cook that wet sponge in the furnace, you will end up getting a dry sponge. Yay! But yeah, so that's one way you get it. Is from the Elder Guardian dropping a wet sponge, or just finding your wet sponge in the temple. So those are the 2 ways you can get wet sponges and dry sponges, because you would have to have wet sponge in order to get dry. So yeah, that's about it for the Guardian. So next we're gonna move on to our next mob, which is the rabbit, without a quotation mark at the end. I failed. No, but in all seriousness, this is the new rabbit mob in the game. Oh, it's so cute! Oh my gosh! Oh, look at it. It's such a cute little bunny wunny. Oh. And I'm not killing them with this sword because it's got fire on it, and I don't necessarily want the cooked version. But, so, it's such a cute little bunny. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you not want me to do that? I'm sorry. Well, I'm going to show you the drops here. First, they're called rabbits in the game, so that's what they are. And their drops are the rabbit's foot, the raw rabbit, not the diamond sword, rabbit's foot, raw rabbit, and then rabbit hide. Rabbit hide can be used to make leather, I do believe. Raw rabbit you can eat as well as cook, and then rabbit's foot I will show you the purpose later in the video, towards the end most likely. So, anyway, they have many different textures, not just the cow. They have like sandstone colors here. Here's another cow color. I don't know, but they have a lot of different textures for them. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill all these guys. I'm sorry, bunnies. I'm sorry. I had to. It had to be done. No, but so what we're gonna do now is actually extremely dangerous for us. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put on some armor here, like that, like so. Alright, and then we're going to clear this out now that we've got our armor on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to change the command here, and we're going to set it to rabbit type, and we're going to set it to 99, and then we're going to end that, and then we're going to summon it. Now, this is a special rabbit. He's very nice and friendly, and he's very fluffy, and he totally does not want to kill you or anything of the sort. Interesting name, though. I mean, I like the name. It's a very cool name. So, the reason we put on our diamond armor is because of this. He's extremely powerful. Yes, I mean, just stop, bunny. No, stop. I will kill you. I'm sorry, it had to be done. Yeah, he's extremely powerful. Shoot, I don't have a pickaxe. No! Alright, we're back. But, seriously, He's extremely powerful. If I did not have diamond armor on, I tested this out earlier, without diamond armor, he can kill you in 3 shots. He is deadly, so be careful. Don't run into him. But the good thing is, okay, here's the good thing about him. He is extremely rare. Like, we're talking probably rarer than dropping a wither skull. Than you dropping a wither skull with a normal sword. Like, he's extremely rare. If you're lucky if you can find him, but you're also dead if you can find him and you don't have armor. So just be careful around him because he's deadly. I wouldn't recommend having him as a pet. He's not very kind. So yeah, but that's the killer bunny. And we're going to get rid of this for now, because I will show you it later in the video. Now, the last mob we're going to show you, and also the first mob added in the update, was the Endermite. So this is what it looks like. It's basically the end version of the silverfish. And I do believe it is glitched, because it has, like, it's supposed to, when it was first made into the game, it had this feature where it also looked different as well. So it has this feature where it's supposed to, like, land whenever something teleports. Say you threw an ender pearl, it has a chance to spawn where it landed, where the ender pearl landed, or and it'll attack you as well. Or if an enderman teleported, it has a chance to spawn where the enderman teleported. So that's what its purpose was, but I think it may have gotten the purpose may have gotten removed because it was a bit buggy. You would go to the end and there would be hundreds of them. And they would just kill you, like, and you couldn't do anything. So, I think they got removed. I think the purpose got removed. I think now they're just more of like a little insect creature. They don't even exist really in the game anymore, because you can only get them through means of spawning them in. So, got some XP there. That's pretty cool. No, but that's the Endermite. He's kind of boring because he doesn't really have a purpose anymore. But next thing we're going to move on to is the red sandstone blocks. So we have a regular red sandstone block. It looks really nice. It's just a tinted, an orange version of the regular sandstone. Next we have the chiseled red sandstone. Now this has a different texture than our regular old sandstone, chiseled. But see, as you can see, creeper face and some scribblings on the bottom, and then this one has a wither. So it's got a different texture. And it's orange as well. And I do believe it's supposed to go along with this new red sand block. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can find that, and then you have smooth red sandstone, red sandstone stairs, and then red sandstone slabs. So next thing we're gonna move on to is the armor stands. Alright, so these armor stands are extremely awesome, and people have been wanting armor stands in the game for, it feels like forever. And I forgot a piece of armor. Oh no. Okay. No, I remember. I didn't forget. I was going to show you something. But, so we're going to go ahead, and while we show you this armor stand, we're going to show you off a new enchantment in the game, which is the Depth Strider enchantment. We will show you that actually in a minute here. First, I'm just going to enchant these. What? What? Enchanted book. How did I get that? That was a bit strange. But so we're gonna grab this Depth Strider enchantment here, and we will actually show you how it works in just a minute. But we're gonna put this on our guy here because the purpose of that was I wanted to show you that enchantment particles do show up on these armor stands as well. So first we're gonna go out here into our armor stand testing room. Alright, so we're going to show you off a few things pretty cool about these armor stands. So first we got to get a nice new armor stand in here. And basically what I did was I just did /summon armor stand and then coordinates. Next we're going to want, next we're going to see, I think I might want to make this armor stand look kind of cool, you know. So I think we're going to give it some arms. Alright, there we go. See, now you can give it some arms. And you can use this command to give it arms. /entity data @e, and then you're going to do your brackets, type equals armor stand, R equals, now here is the tricky part. I have R equals 5, alright? Now that R right here, it stands for radius, alright? So if you don't know what the radius is, that's basically how far away. So if your armor stand, if you have your command block here and your armor stand is like way, way, way over there, then you're going to want to set your radius farther away. Probably at least like 100 blocks if it's that far away. So, yeah, basically what that'll do is that'll lock onto your armor stand. That'll lock onto the armor stand that you want to change, alright? So once it's found it, if it finds it, and you can do bracket show arms :1 and then your end bracket there, and then when you activate it, it'll give you arms. But say you change your mind, you don't want arms, all you have to do, it's pretty simple, you just go here, you see this 1 that was there, you go in, you change that to a 0, click done, and then you activate that, and boom, that's it. That's all you have to do. You can change the arms on or off if you want. But we actually, for this right here, we're going to want the arms on. So that's the command. And actually what I'm going to tell you to do right now before we continue, you're going to go here before this bracket, behind this bracket behind the 5. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to hold shift and use your arrow keys on your keyboard and go all the way left up to the very beginning of the command. And as you can see, that should highlight it. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to do Control C. Alright, so what that did, that copied it onto your keyboard. So, great. Now you've got that copied to your clipboard. So what you're going to do now is you're going to go in and if you want to use another command block, or say you're just like, alright. So if you did this in chat, you won't have any need. Alright, all you would need to do is go up with your arrow keys, up or down. And so, but say you're doing it on command blocks like I am, you can go to your command block, you can copy paste that in, because the next, all the commands from now on are going to need, entity data, are going to need that, alright? They're all going to need that, all of these commands, alright? So that's the only reason. I'm just saying that to save you some time, alright? So what you can do is you can go in, you can paste that command into your next command block, and you can do, and then that just saved you all that time of rewriting that. So now once you're here, you do space, you're going to do brackets, no base plate, :1, brackets. So basically, as you can see, that will get rid of your base plate right here. This base plate that's around this, if we activate that, whoop, there it goes, all gone. And like the other one, if you want to put the base plate back, all you have to do is change this 1 to a 0, click done, and then boom, back. But we're going to want it off for the moment being, because we're actually going to do something pretty cool with these armor stands here. So this is not something necessarily that important, but you can do it. This is not something I'm going to be using for what I'm going to do, but I wanted to show you it anyway. So here's the command. You're going to need that entity data command. Just copy paste it in if you did, and then you're going to be here, space, bracket, no gravity, :1, and then bracket. Alright, and we're going to activate that. That'll lock on and activate that. So basically what this command block will do, you're going to need to do is /TP @E, bracket, type equals armor stand, comma, and then you're going to need to do your radius again, whatever it was, and then bracket, and then you're going to want to do tilde, ~1, or however high you want it to go, and then tilde. So let me show you what that does. It just basically, it raises your armor stand in the air. You can do tilde for coordinates, will literally mean the exact coordinates that it is right now at the moment, okay? The exact coordinates that it's standing at, that's where it'll teleport it. But if you add a 1 to your, because this will stand for X, this will stand for Y, and this will stand for Z. X will be like side to side, Y will be up and down, and Z will be like forward and backwards, I think. I could have that wrong. Don't judge me. I think that's wrong. But Y is up and down on your Minecraft world. So if you added a 1 to it, your armor stand will go up 1 block. If you add a 2, it'll go up 2 blocks, and so on. Or if you, I think if you did -1, it might go down 1. So yes, if you do -1, it'll go down 1 block. Yes, it will. Okay. So, but yeah, we can do, let's raise it up 2 blocks. And then that'll make it float. And as you can see, we have gravity turned off, so the armor stand is not falling like it should normally. But we're going to turn gravity back on for this. And all you need to do is do 0. And it'll change that 1 to a 0, and it'll turn the gravity back on, and it'll fall. But, so, yeah. This is not a necessary command unless you are trying to make the gravity, unless you're trying to turn the gravity off and you want your armor stand to float or something. That's just in case you want to teleport your armor stand anywhere. TP at E type equals armor stand, R equals like the radius, whatever it was, and then tilde, tilde, tilde. So, anyway, we're going to move on to our next thing about these armor stands, and that's how to turn them invisible. Let me just show you that this does work. He is still here. He's just invisible. So, what we can do is we have that same entity data command that we've had in pretty much every command block. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do space, bracket, invisible, :1, bracket. Alright? And, but since we've already done that, we're going to want to change that 1 to a 0 and make him uninvisible so he will show back up on our world. And I also forgot to mention, once you have these arms out, once you've got this arms with the second command I showed you, what you can do is you can place things in his hand, and it looks really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much that. You can place things in his hand. But so that's all the commands I have to show you. But now I wanted to show you something extremely cool about these armor stands. You can decorate them, and it looks pretty awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you some stuff you can do with these armor stands. You can put pumpkins on them, and it'll look really cool. And say you can put something in there, and what you can do, you can make your friends in your Minecraft their skins. So as you can see here, our friend Superfaction has come and join us for this video. How are you, Superfaction? Oh, I'm doing pretty good, Joshua. Oh, that's good. So yes, it's good to see you, buddy. I didn't think you'd be joining me in this video. It's cool. Oh yeah. I decided to come and see what you were doing over here. Yeah. So I was just showing these people these armor stand commands. So all the things you can do with the armor stands, like you can make your friends as well. Did you know that? Oh, I didn't know that. I just learned from you, Joshua. Thank you. Oh, no problem, dude. Well, I'm gonna go continue the overview. Is that okay with you? Yeah, that's fine. I'll just stand here and I'll stare at this wall. That's good. Okay. I'll come back later for you. Okay. Okay. See you later. Okay. Bye, Superfaction.